This doesn't apply to the queens because 95% of y'all can text any guy you want to and he's going to slide on you. You get me? This goes for my kings that have no self-confidence or continuously are beating their meat. And I'm not saying you can't beat your meat and still get women, because you can do that, but you shouldn't. You're just draining your energy left and right. Losing your virginity isn't all it's hyped up to be anyway. Sex is overrated, but you're going to start having it at some point in this life. And it could be better and better depending on who you're having sex with. But it's not all it's hyped up to be, because after you have that sex, no matter how good the shit is, you still have to live. There's a life out here besides sex. But sex sells, and sex is so trendy, and it's rapped about, it's sung about. So I get it. You are a virgin because you don't want to get up and go do it. You're actually beating your meat and not talking to women. If that's the case, you will never lose your virginity. At the same time, it's not a super large emphasis on you needing to lose it. You have to lose that shit. You have to go do this wherever you. Nah, there's no pressure, king. But I'm telling you why you are a virgin. You feel me? And I was once a virgin. And it wasn't because I was beating my meat. It's just because I was younger. But have I beat my meat before? You're lying if you say you haven't, for the most part. That is draining your energy, and that is a scary thing because it'll change your mind. You need to reprogram and rewire the way you freaking think. I'm trying to stop cursing on this platform, but I get extremely passionate about what I speak on. You are a virgin because you're scared to speak to women. That's one of the reasons. Now, if you're choosing to stay a virgin for marriage or whatever it may be, that's cool as well. Like, I'm not downing anybody that is a virgin, no matter what your age is. There may be issues if you're 30 or 40, though. You feel me? But you're a virgin because you are continuously going back to these sites, continuously jacking off, draining your energy in the worst way possible. And then you have social anxiety when you're around women. If you want to lose your virginity and are still a virgin, it's because of these things I've already named. This isn't for the queens because you can text a dude or you can walk up to a dude and 9 times out of 10, he's going. You feel me? For my kings, though, don't just do it with any girl. You know, sex is actually a spiritual exchange, a mental exchange, because if you continuously have sex with one person, they're never leaving your mind. I hope you know that. They're never leaving your mind. Even if they leave your mind for a couple of days, that thought came right back to me the next day of what happened and what transpired. You get me? Talk with Dev, conscious off and conscious wealth. That's the reason you are a virgin. You're a virgin. You feel me? Closing on that 3-minute mark. I usually go 8 to 10 minutes max. Sometimes I cut it a little bit short. A few outliers, I went longer. This isn't like Instagram and TikTok shorts and YouTube shorts. So I deeply appreciate anybody who even made it this far and gave me a try, because you didn't have to be here. You're a virgin for these reasons. This isn't targeted toward the queens. Now, queens, it's kind of different for y'all, and I'm not in y'all's shoes, so I'm not even going to speak on y'all side of things. That's for a queen to make that video. I'm not going to speak from a queen's perspective. I can't do that. You're a virgin because you have no self-confidence. If you're a virgin and you want to lose your virginity, you have to start working on your image, and you have to talk to women. Bro, the way to lose your virginity is you have to speak to them. You have to speak, bro. You have to learn how to talk. All that porn and everything like that, that shit is not real. And that shit will really take you down a negative path. The path is only more and more negative the more and more you watch that shit. And everybody who stepped away from it can say that. God damn, I look good. Everybody who knows that will tell you that. If they don't know it, that's why they're still struggling with this shit. What the fuck are you looking at? Closing in on that 4-minute mark. I'm not there yet. I'm trying to cross the road. I'm jaywalking. I'm about to get boomed by a car. You're a virgin. I'm not downing anybody that is a virgin, though. That's the thing, you feel me? Because like I said, sex isn't even all it's hyped up to be. All these porn and all these fantasies that you're getting, most of the times that's just not even real. Just to be 100% honest with you, the shit's not real. Sex isn't all it's hyped up to be. Now, when you continuously have sex with one person, it does get better and better, since sex is the topic. But it's not something to be proud of, how many women you can sleep with. Now, let me say this. For people in my age and phase in their life, like a 21-year-old guy or an 18-year-old guy, 25-year-old guy, if you're single and you are confident in yourself and you are around areas in spaces with attractive women continuously, like college or just wherever you're at in your life, it's easy to lay down with a whole bunch of girls. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Is it something to brag about? No. I'm going to just leave it like that. Closing in on that 5-minute mark. You are a virgin because you continuously beat your meat and don't speak to women. Like how I say, you can do that and still speak to women and still not be a virgin. But you're gonna be energyless. Damn near like a corn star, soulless, you feel me? Like I said, that shit is a spiritual exchange in every way. I'm walking uphill and I've been walking. I'm in shape though. So I'm breathing a little heavier. 5 minutes and 30 plus seconds in to talk with Dev, conscious host. I just want to move y'all forward. I don't do it to make $1 million. You see, I talk about the trendiest thoughts and the shit that we be scared to speak on. I don't do the trendiest things, you know, and I got a few more ideas. I'm making music as well, but I got a few more ideas of some other content I want to do, but all in due time though. You know, I'm just focused on growing this channel and getting my life in order because I got other things I'm doing. Very virgin. You got to work on that shit if you're trying to lose your virginity. If you're not trying to lose your virginity, that's okay. If you're not trying to lose your virginity, it's cool, bro. Because it's not all it's hyped up to be. A lot of people brag about that shit and talk about sex. Sex comes with a lot of shit. There's positive in it. Physical attraction and physical pleasure. So I get it. But there's a lot of negatives to this shit. Negatives like what? Like I said, it's an energy exchange. You can get diseases, clearly. You can get demons. Diseases and demons. Feel me? And then that shit is just somebody you can never forget about. On a serious note. Closing in on that 7-minute mark. I deeply appreciate anybody who put up to talk with Dev because you did not have to be here. You were a virgin.
I'm focused on cash. Don't get it between it. You got in between it. I ended up leaving. Said you had me forever. You're not even here. Like, what does that mean? And I'm focused on cash. Don't get it between it. You twisted that meaning. I'm focused on cash. So what you think? You got it between it.